Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more Survival Fountain of Youth. As promised, we are back in the new region, the Snake region, headed for Silver Island. Yesterday, or in the last episode, I should say, we explored the south, a little bit of the south part of the island. Now, I think, and then we went home and made some linen cloth, made a linen bedroll, sleeping bag, because I apparently misplaced my hide sleeping bag. And we got some stuff planted in our new farm. We got some pumpkins planted. So now we're back in the head for Silver Island. And I think since we explored the south part of the island last time, I think we're going to see about docking up here at the north end of the island. We walked up to the north end of the island and saw a nice little cove with an archway leading into it that looked like a good place to park the ship. So we're heading for that now, hopefully. Haven't been over here yet, so I'm not entirely sure where it is. But it should be right around here. I think this is it right here. Yeah. Good. There's no water sounds. There should be more water sounds when sailing, don't you think? The schooner? Sailing the schooner? Okay, here we are. And the sun is coming up. So good time to start our exploring. More exploring. Nope, nope. Get off. Get off. No, don't get wet. Oh my gosh. And now we have the soaked status, which will take 4 or 5 hours to dry out. Okay. So yesterday we found a way up there. We could get back up there if we wanted to, and go across that bridge again and continue on that direction. But let's head off in a new direction and see what we find. Let's have a quick look at the map, as long as we're here. So we're here. Yesterday we climbed up here and went across this, and then it pooped us out down in this plains region down here where we did some hunting. We killed some bucks and some rabbits, and there's more hunting to be done down there, but let's see what else we can find up here at the northern end. Just to learn our way around this massive new island, Silver Island. We have not actually found a silver deposit for mining yet. This doesn't seem to be much of anything except another way on and off the island. And I still have no footsteps. Very strange and very frustrating, and I don't know how to fix this. And I've been, quitting and reloading doesn't do it. They just seem to come and go at random. Those 3 rocks up there, the tall rocks, seem like something we want to check out. We have a runny nose from being wet because we fell off our ship and got soaked. Because I'm a doofus. Yeah, bagawk, bagawk. Hello, Mr. Snake. Goodbye, Mr. Snake. So there's that broken bridge over there. Let's see if we can find our way to that this time. Hug the left wall. There's chamomile back in there. I don't think... Ooh, sorry. I don't think we can... Oh, gosh. Maybe we can climb those rocks. Yeah, this looks like potential. That's the way we went that popped us out into the plains region. So we're going to skip that this time and see if we can get up these rocks. These definitely look like steps, like we're supposed to be able to climb here. Okay, and what's this? A niche to place a pot. Requires explosive pot. Okay, let's remember this spot. I'm going to leave a little mark here. Okay, cool. So if we find an explosive pot, we know where to bring it. A bit of a spoiler alert. These explosive pots, as far as I can tell, they only provide shortcuts around the island. They don't actually give you access to anything new or important at this point in early access development. So while we will use explosive pots to open shortcuts if we can, we're not going to stress out too much about it. Yeah, I heard you, Snake. I'm not afraid of you. I have perks. You can't make me sick. Well, he can, but he'd have to get lucky. All right, we're back out at the plains now, which I don't, we've already done this. I don't know that we really need to be here. We went up that way. We never made it here, so let's try that. We'll hug the left wall, past the cave, and find that cartographer tree. As we float across the landscape on Silver Island, our feet never touching the ground unless we're on rocks. More bucks out there for hunting. We do still need one buckhorn. Well, I'd like to have one buckhorn. Should we do that now as long as we're here with the bucks? Because this island is so big. If you're like, oh, I'll come back for that later. That's like a 2-day trip to get back to this region. To get back to the area where the bucks are. If we're on the other side of the island. So we should probably do it while we're here, if we can. I hear one. I think we're down to our last 2 crossbow bolts. Oh, that's a couple of jackals there. And I don't see the buck that we just saw a second ago. I'm not sure where he went. Oh, this is being guarded as well by something. Another jackal, maybe. Oh, I hear him. There they are. They're down there. And they're being guarded by a condor, so we're going to have to keep an eye out for him, too. Run away, bucks. I will catch you. I am fleet of foot. Ish. Got him. 138 damage. So he'll be running a bit slower. We'll be able to catch up with him and finish him a coup de grace with our sword. I might want to climb that cartographer tree. I need to let my stamina recharge. Give me a buckhorn. No, he is not going to give me a buckhorn. Screw it. I'm going to have to take out this jackal so we can get up that cartographer's tree and do some mapping from here. He's not going to give me anything wonderful, so I'm not going to harvest him. We do have most of this island mapped out already, but not all of it. Why won't you let me up? Oh, I hope that condor's not hunting me, because if he is, that's going to prevent us from mapping here. It sounds like he is. Let's see if it lets me map. Yep. Okay. I doubt we opened up anything new, but because we already had this part mapped out from the high ground over here. But okay, done now. Only 12 damage, but a bad scrape that I'm gonna have to fix. Okay, sorry about that. That was terrifying for all of us. Oh, jump scare. Always a jump scare. And we are back where we started without having found that. Yeah, that. So we gotta find a way to get in there. I'm gonna go back the way we came. And keep an eye out for a way up. Maybe I could get a squire, like in that Monty Python movie, and have him follow along behind me and make clip-clopping sounds with a coconut, so that I have some footstep sounds going. Because I miss my footsteps. This does not look like a way up. I was just checking. No. I mean, you could probably parkour your way up there, but you're not intended to go that way, so I'm not going to go that way. Yeah. Right? That is not an intended path? No. There's got to be some other way up there. I hear another buck. This is the way we just came through, but I wasn't on the lookout for a way up when we passed through here before. Come on. I mean, I'm doing this to myself. I shouldn't be off-roading like this. It's my own fault. We're stuck back in these rocks. Sorry. I mean, that kind of does look like a viable climbing path. Maybe. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry, wasting your time. Wasting everybody's time. Out of stamina. And here comes the rain. Okay, not going to do this anymore. Not wasting anybody's time. But I do not know where to go from here. This is the way we came in. And there's no way out that way. This is the way we came in. We have entered a bit of a maze-like island here. that I do not know. So it's going to be a bit of backtracking, a bit of getting lost, not being able to get where we need to get. Got to keep an eye on my health too. I have a red gum. Let's take a red gum. Don't I have a red gum yet? Get our health back up a bit. So this is where we started when we went up there and found that spot where you put the explosive thing. Sorry, it's going to be dim while it's raining. Not much I can do about it because I can't light a torch because it's raining. So we're back at the ship. We're back basically right where we started and didn't accomplish much except find that spot to place the explosive barrel, and we killed a buck, but it didn't have the thing that we needed, so we're going to have to kill more. And we did get up the cartographer's tree, but that didn't really gain us anything either. This looks tempting, something to try to get up there. No, does not look like an intended way up. I don't know. Maybe we can cheat. No, that looks dangerous. That looks like we could get stuck in there. We're not supposed to be up here. I shouldn't be here. Oh, and our piece of armor broke. We have a leather coat back on the ship that we can use until we can get that navy coat repaired. That's going to require leather, which we don't have any with us. This is where we first came up on, in the last episode, when we first touched here at Silver Island. We came up here thinking, I thought there was a cartographer's tree up here, but there wasn't. But we never went this way. Yep, thanks for the jump scare. Aha, up! A way to go up. Very good. Oh, okay. Making some progress. This would likely be the engineer camp. Step, find engineer camp past. Diary of engineer describing Silver Island. Gaspar. What a beautiful island. If I had much more time, I would explore it all and show it to Ricardo later, but first I have some work to do. I need to mine silver from the nearby deposit. So there's a nearby silver deposit. Silver has been mined. I need to craft silver fulminate from it now. I need some kind of giant weapon to use it. Luckily, I heard from the crew that a Spanish galleon with a big cannon had sunk not far from here. Ah, the sunken ship that we saw. We saw that mast out there. I need to pull up parts from the bottom. Standard ships don't carry this cannon. Can't carry this cannon, so now I have an excuse to realize my dream and use the Da Vinci blueprints of the Ark ship, which I have with me. I hope my plan will work. I found flax on this island. Now I can make a winch from it. It's only a matter of time to get enough silver, sulfur, and flax, then proceed to the final part of my plan. Bimini awaits. But where is Ricardo? I do not know where Ricardo is. Well, there's a bed for us if we need it. But we have our new linen sleeping bag, so we don't actually need that. Ooh, are you coming for me? There was a condor that dipped down there. I thought maybe he was coming for me. Oh, what's going on in here? Da Vinci's blueprints. Leonardo da Vinci's arc ship design. Cool. With some kind of cannon on it, I suppose. Okay. And then... Now, he said flax is used to make a winch. We haven't seen that. This is probably what he was talking about, but we haven't seen that as something that we can make. Yeah, that looks like a winch there. Maybe. Okay. A feather, sure, whatever. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Okay, well, now we know where the engineer's camp is. What's going on with this broken bridge? Nothing. Not from this side, anyway. We'll check it out from the other side if we can find our way up there. Getting a little bit cold. We do not have the new armor set. We do have the linen for it, the linen fabric for it, back at Bird Island. But I didn't actually bother to make it last time because I didn't realize that cold would be a problem on this island. I'm gonna go left here. Dark, dark, dark. What time of day? It's getting on toward darkness now. Maybe we'll stay at the engineer camp. I'll move that leaf bed out from that tent and put my sleeping bag down in there. That should keep us dry tonight. We're not going to be able to have a fire. All right, testing out the new linen sleeping bag. Oh, look how neat and tidy it looks. Love it. Wonderful. All right, should we sleep? We'll have a little bit of dinner. Hopefully we're out of the rain here. I don't know. We're going to need some hibiscus to cure our runny nose. And we're not going to get a great night's sleep because we're wet. And our navy coat is busted, so we're low on armor. Let's eat up this coconut we just found on the ground here for Din Din. And what else? What else? What else? Some dried dates and a sip of agua. Okay, hopefully we're going to be dry in here. We are cold, but that's our own fault for not making... That's my fault for not making the linen armor. But hopefully this rain will stop, the skies will clear, we'll be able to see what's going on. I'm going to hug the left wall here. Yeah, I just basically ignore those snakes these days. I really focused on the venom resistance, the poison resistance perks with my survival points so that I could just ignore those snakes. Oh. We're probably going to have to fight this guy. He's dead. He has stuff that it would be nice to have. You know what we do need is animal fat. Whoops, didn't need to do that. So let's grab this animal fat. Then we can use those peppers to make a warming potion. We're going to have to go back to Bird Region to do that. So wait, real quick map check. There's the engineer's thing, engineer's site. And then we came up here and it split left and right. We're heading left. And what we need is up here, the Chronicles. So I might detour to the right to grab that living water because we're running low. And then we'll come back and head north to the White Jackals and... Oh, wait, turn around. And grab that native chronicle. so that we can eventually go back to the shaman and get the Stormbreaker blueprint. So we're going to come back and go up that way, but there's a living water up here, according to the map. He doesn't have anything we need. Yeah, I know you. We're cold. I know. Aha! So that's this. We're gonna have to find our way there eventually, but not from up here. Okay. Somebody turn off the rain, please. I'm wet. Snake. Got the bolt back. We have one left now. Or two left now. Good. Living water. We needed that. Oh, and seeds. Hibiscus seeds. Cool. And 2 snakes and clay. Okay. I think we're done here. So that was this. And then we're going to head back and stay to the right and go up that way. Yeah, I know you're cold, but just gonna have to deal with it. Now that we've found a living water, well, wait until I take a little bit more damage, and then we'll actually use that living water. Because we need to replenish that big block of red at the top of my health anyway. Please, developers, please, can we have an auto walk key? This hurts my arthritis. Haha, hello. There is at least one puppy down there. Probably 2. Let's give this guy a shot. I missed him with that shot. Let's see if we can retrieve the bolt. There it is. There's another one. Man, I used to be good with those blocking hits, but that was with the spear. This saber, I just don't have the timing. When mortals rebelled against immortals, the flames of war engulfed all islands, and thousands have burned in those flames. In every village, the common people came, the houses of the best people, and spoke death to the immortals. Best people fled. Mortals were hunting them. Over time, the best people were dying one by one. When immortals became very few in number, they gathered secretly on a small island and said, "This is the end for us, for we are so few." But there were cunning minds among them, and they said, "Not by number, but by knowledge we will defeat the mortals. For their weaknesses are known to us." Interesting. A snake potion, which temporarily halts the losing food, water, and you know what? I got a bunch of these snake potions. Temporarily halts the consumption of food, water, and energy. Why don't I actually use one of those? No, don't drop it. Use it. And that'll give us a leg up here. We won't be getting tired. Hunter Pants Blueprint. So we won't be getting tired, we won't be getting hungry, we won't be getting thirsty for a little while this snake potion is in effect. I would like to have a torch lit back in here, but can't because of the rain. I wonder if there'll be a lamp at some point. That was iron ore. That actually works in the rain. That would be useful. Aha! Does that look like an explosive pot? Good. Well, we know where one of these goes. Well, let's continue exploring here. Is that another one? That looks like another one. Yes. Okay. A place to put an explosive pot. E burning torch required. We have a torch. You actually need an improved torch for this. And there we go. Kablooey. Now we have a shortcut passageway through to a new area. Cool. Let's just make sure we didn't miss anything here before we leave. I'll bet we did. No, maybe not. No, apparently not. Okay. What time of day is it? It's only midday. It's hard to tell because of the rain, but we're going to continue. Snake. Still no footsteps. Ah, another explosive pot. Now, where was the mark we made as far as where the other one goes? Here. That is a long trip, but yeah. I'm going to mark the location of this pot here for now. And continue exploring because I don't want to be carrying that pot. We won't be able to, use our weapons or anything. But, we could have approached that that passageway here from either direction. So if you're coming at it from this direction, you could use that pot to get in there, and then the other pot at a different location. And here is a there's a snake down there. Here's a cartographer's tree that I think we do need up here at this northern part. Yeah, we'll do this cartographer's tree and get the northern part of the island mapped now. I'll bet I have a bunch of survival points to spend. Let me just check real quick. I have 6 survival points I should spend. Oh, there's a kitty. Oh, hang on. Before we get too close, let my stamina recharge. Okay, now we need that living water. Okay. Good, so that healed all my ailments, and I don't think we need anything from him. And our health is replenishing. Okay. And I have a perk that allows me to... Hey there, that is probably silver. We'll go check that out as soon as I've done mapping. I have a perk that allows me to map in darkness and rain. So let's get up here and try not to fall off this time. What do you say? Good. And the rain stopped, and now we have the entire island mapped. Good. Good. And yep, oh no, that's iron. Okay, we still have not seen any silver. I'm not going to check out that nest. There's nothing in it I need. I don't need eggs or feathers or worms right now. Okay, so we know where there's some iron if we need it. Let's see what else is going on. Snake guarding the rope bridge. Yeah, it's windy up here and you're wet and we're going to be getting sick, I'm sure. Hang on, I'm going to check something here. Okay. I hear a kitty. Yes, there's a snake. If I had my spear, I'd be killing all these snakes. But I don't. And I haven't done this right at all. This combat. Nope, still not doing it right. Damn it. I gotta figure out what I'm doing wrong there. I just got the timing wrong. I guess I gotta release earlier. And we have a runny nose. You know, it makes sense that spears are better at blocking stuff than a saber. The time was too early. He took a lot of damage. I took a lot of damage from him. Ah, there's a piece of map. Good. Okay, we only need one more piece of native maps before we can return to the shaman, Mr. Shaman, and get our Stormbreaker blueprint. What is this? Buffalo Puma. Okay. Well, we're pretty badly hurt. We took a very nasty scratch from the Puma there because I am bad at fighting with the saber. So, guess I'm going to use another buffalo potion or puma potion. Nah, buffalo. Oh, one of the reasons I'm taking so much damage is because I don't have that armor on, because it's hurting. Yeah, Puma. I thought I had more buffaloes. No? What happened to all my buffalo potions? I probably dropped them off while I was doing stuff, and they're back on the boat. So we'll just use 3 steamed leaf bandages. And maybe a red gum. Nah, let's wait until we get the health back from those steamed leaves before we red gum. Okay, now let's see about where we need to go for the last map piece, which is possibly here. Interesting site. Oh no, that's not it. Potentially here. I'll bet that's where we want to go. And that would involve going back to the engineers' camp and then climbing to the right up here. Okay, so we'll keep an eye out for ways to get back to that engineers' camp. Doesn't look like there's anything out here. There's our ship down there. Okay. Yeah, that may be where we need to go, right across over there. Huh. Should we try to parkour our way down, or should we go back the legit way? Let's see if we can parkour. Whoa, not that way. Yeah, this looks doable. Let's see where this leaves us. Oh, okay. We're at that. Those are peccary. Those aren't gonna. Those pigs aren't gonna attack us. They're not boars. They're food. Ooh, look! Somebody's bleeding out here. Which way is that going? Let's try this way. Can't see anything. It's too dark. Interesting item up here. And guys, I've got the brightness cranked almost all the way up. Like, this is as good as it gets. It's the middle of the day, and because of the rain, we can't see a thing. Aha.
Engineer Castillo planned to make fulminating silver for bombs using resources from these mines. Unfortunately, his time ran out. The killer caught up with the engineer. But it seems that the killer was also wounded in their fight. Castillo managed to notice where the killer sailed after that. He wrote the direction with his blood on the nearest stone.
Oh, poor dude. That's a skill book, list of various arts. Alright, well, that's the end of you, buddy. Oh, something cool. A seaman's dagger, great. And it's probably getting dark. Yeah, it's dark now. And we don't have any shelter under which to sleep. Well, hang on. I want to check out. There's another interesting area over here, and that is... You have finished the plotline for this game version. We'll be able to continue searching in the next content update. Keep exploring the world and develop your skills at your own pace. There are many adventures ahead of you. Look at how nicely they're farming here. And there's the Stormbreaker in the background. Cool. The upgraded pots. Okay, nice. This is what? Silver! We found silver! We're not going to mine it just this second. I don't think there's anything that requires silver at this point, to be honest. So we'll bring some silver back with us just to have some. But what I'd really like to do is, hang on, Pinoli recipe. That I think is a new medicine. Or something. Or food. It's not a machine. Oh, there's the new smokehouse. We want to build that. I'm looking for the Pinoli recipe. Sorry. Maybe I should just search, huh? Pinole is... It temporarily grants an increased weight carrying limit. For that you need corn, agave, and black widow carcass. Okay. What I started to say was, what we should do is build a smelter, or a smelter here on the island. Engineer's bridge broken, requires split log. Well, I just saw a split log. There's one right here. requires another split log. Let's see if there's another one lying around. Unfortunately, it's pitch black and I can't light my torch because it's raining. There's another split log. And requires another split log. There's liana rope. And there's a third split log right there. Okay. And liana rope. And another liana rope. And we've repaired the engineer's bridge, which should take us right across to the engineer's camp. And then we can spend the night in that tent again, hopefully out of the rain. I'm hearing footsteps. My footsteps are audible again. Good. So this will make getting silver easier. But yeah, silver is, I mean, the iron ore, the ore itself is always much, much heavier than the refined piece. So it makes sense to build a smelter wherever you're doing your mining and mine it up and then take the refined piece back to base so that you're not carrying way, way more than you need to. Linen sleeping bag. There. And let me take some hibiscus medicine, get rid of the cold, the runny nose. We're still cold and wet, but we're going to sleep. 7 hours. And the storm got even worse. Bring our sleeping bag with us. Okay, so now we're just looking for that last piece of thing, which is probably up here. We'll hug the right wall and look for a way to go up. It'd be easier to do that in daylight. I mean, technically it is day, but it's a storm, so we can't see anything. Until the lightning flashes. We may have to figure out a way to get across that. Can't see a thing, guys. It looks like there's supposed to be a path here. No. So we're gonna have to find a way to go to get up to that. And we've been there. Okay, we can get up there. We just need to go this way. All right, cool. Ow. There's a boar. I said I've got the brightness almost all the way up. It's not really. It's like 3/4 of the way up, but if I turn it up any more, it just looks ridiculous. Everything looks really washed out. So you just have to deal with how dark it is when it rains. Yeah, we were up here before. I don't remember seeing a rope bridge up here, but I probably just missed it. Ah, yep, there it is. Oh, sulfur, sulfur, sulfur cloud. I think I have my sulfur mask on me. Yep. My gas mask. Kitty, hi kitty. Yeah. I'm so bad. And there's the final piece of the natives map. All right. Good, 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 good. So we'll just take a little look around this area. What's this little temple? Oh, is that living water? Good. Song of the Mortals Uprising, and common people saw the pride of the immortals, and righteous anger grew in them, and hatred crept into their hearts, the venom of resentment. Best people started to feast, none of them turned their gaze to the shore. Thousands of boats, birds tribe, armed mortals, righteous anger. And in the blink of an eye, they attacked the feast and spilled the blood of the proud ones. Great were best people at the art of war, and very strong were they, but thousands stood against them, and the great warriors were slain, one by one. So, fighting amongst themselves, as they will do. But yeah, we have everything we need. We will go back to the shaman and get the Stormbreaker blueprint, but I think we will do that in the next episode. So thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. There's more coming. We'll be building the Stormbreaker soon. Stay safe, survivors.